Hey guys, real quick review for the Toys Era Laser Eye. If you're like me, you bought him to match with your Hot Toys Wolverine. That's the Days of Future Past head. So I just wanted to match them up, let you see what they look like together. I like this hand. It's good for shooting when he shoots his laser. The light function on this is pretty bad. So just right off the bat, it barely stays on. It does look pretty good without it though. Here's what the back of the head looks like. And you turn it on like that. I didn't put the batteries in. I typically don't if you watch my reviews because I think it's mostly not worth it. And there's usually a hassle. This one looks like a pretty shoddy job anyway, so I'm gonna just leave that alone. Now here's my biggest complaint is, although I think the likeness is good enough to be next to the Hot Toys figure, every time I try to put his hand next to the eye, it like pushes. First of all, the hand won't stick, and then if it does, it like pushes the hair upwards, like off his head. I can't get it to stick. I just can't do it. So you kind of have to put him like almost doing that. It just won't stick. That looks stupid. So yeah, that's my biggest complaint. Now there is another option, which is to try the other head that it comes with, which is pretty good also. Let me slap him back on top of there. Here's the angry head. Although the hair looks silly. So, and this is a different contraption. Still works the same way though. Oh god, that hair looks awful. Yeah, it's not working for me. But let's try. Oh shit, sorry guys. Let's try. No, this is even worse. Okay. So I'm sticking with this. Let's see. Here's the right hand. The problem is, if you do the right hand, you don't get that clenching fist. Oh, never mind. Actually, it does come with both hands. I'm going to try that. I just want to show you guys that the struggle I'm going through with here. I can't get this in. This peg won't go straight. It's always like it's angled in some way. So I just, it's a problem. And the peg is not stiff. When I tried to remove that glove, the arm came loose. So this is a pretty bad body. Now, as far as like his physique, I think it's important to note because the Wolverine figure has a pretty well tailored costume. He's got a nice V shape. It looks good. So you want something that matches if you're going to pose them together. His is a little more straight and boxy, which I'm not against. There's no like form-fitting side to it, but I think it works for what it is. He doesn't, kind of a flat chest. I just think the body is trash. So I'm probably going to get one of those knockoff bodies and put him in it. If not, maybe even the Wolverine body. But I don't think James Marsden is that buff, so he'll look a little muscular, I think, with that knockoff body, that true type narrow shoulder body. And the elbows are typically stiffer, and the hand pegs should be better, hopefully. The problem is these are really long gloves. So overall, I can't say I'm displeased with the figure. It's just It's not very user friendly, but many times Hot Toys isn't either. So I'm not really going to complain. It was a lot cheaper than most Hot Toys figures. And the only real complaint is, I guess, when you use flash, the blue lining shows up a lot better. It doesn't really show up the way it is right now, compared to the yellow. It looks like he's wearing a black suit, basically. So I wish the blue was a little more prominent. So all said and done, if they make more, I would love a Jean Grey and a Storm. I think they are making an X2 Storm. Yeah, and so if they can get a Jean Grey and even a Kelsey Grammer Beast, I would buy them, put them together. I have the Figures Masters Magneto, and hopefully Figures Masters brings out their Professor X, because that looks good too. But anyway, last I heard, X-Men was being rebooted again in some awful way. So, alright, see you guys later. Hey, so I went back and put Cyclops on a knockoff body, so as you can see, he's taller than Wolverine right now, which isn't true to life, but it doesn't really matter looking at the two figures. He's a little bit bigger now. The arm still doesn't look good pointing the finger at the glasses, so I just took that arm out. I did have to use the knockoff hand pegs. That was a pain. Getting the hands and the wrists was a pain. The whole thing was kind of... By the way, the head sculpt comes with like a joint that connects to the ball joint on the inside of the neck, but it broke off on both head sculpts. But since it's stuck on the body, I put the angry head sculpt on, then took it off. The ball joints got stuck, and then since this one was already missing the ball joint from taking it from the original body, I was able to put it back on. So at least they're consistently defective. The shape of his body is a little bit better. He's a little more filled out. Let's see. Something about his neck isn't right. Here he's leaning back. The hair just comes off so easy. So there you go. Cyclops and Wolverine. This Wolverine seems to be a little short too. I'm hoping we'll get a figure for Logan. Okay, see you later. Bye.